Welcome everyone. Rilus Dana here. Decided to go live. I'm here at a coffee shop in Flagstaff. Nice sunny day up here. So I recorded a presentation. Originally it was for attorneys, but I decided to adapt it for everyone about AI. So I've gone to a lot of CLEs this last couple of years. Attorneys, we have to go 15 hours a year, continuing legal education. So I've done a lot of mine on AI, and most of them I've gone to been pretty boring, honestly, pretty basic. Learned some stuff. So here's what I've learned along the way. And the main thing I'm sharing just to get people using it. It's my hope that people will just get in there and start using some of this technology. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We'll do an introduction of who I am. Then we'll talk about an overview of AI, privacy and ethical considerations. I'm sharing my background as a lawyer, so um, in whatever businesses, just got to be careful sharing the information in AI. We'll talk about that, and then we'll talk about how to get started and some best practices. So my core values in all my businesses, mindfully empowering passions. So today is about empowerment and sharing. So a little background, I'm an estate planning attorney. My career started right as the internet was getting popular. So right now, as we're coming into AI, it's kind of reminding me of that time when the law was hitting the legal industry and attorneys were just starting to go paperless. So when I got out of law school, that was the challenge then, trying to get the companies to go paperless. Now, AI, it's changing so fast, lots of opportunities with it, but we're just going to talk about some of the basics. The main one I use is ChatGPT. There's a lot of other choices or a few other ones, and it's changing a lot, but I've just stuck with ChatGPT just so I could learn one. Definition: ChatGPT is a type of AI developed by OpenAI based on the generative pre-trained transformer. So that's what GPT is, architecture. It's designed to understand and generate human-like text based on the input it receives. So that's the big thing with ChatGPT and AI is that you can use this human language. You don't have to be a programmer. So large language models are the power behind ChatGPT. Now, one of the things this was big for me is the way that it works. It's a prediction machine. So that's key. So it can be confidently wrong because the way that it works, it's just trying to predict what sounds good. So here's some key terms to understand. Prompt, what that is, that's the initial input by the user guiding ChatGPT's response. Model, so the trained AI, GPT enabling the chatbot's responses. Token, pieces of words or entire words treated as a single units for processing the AI. Transformer, I can't read that. Something's in the way. All right, you guys can read it though. So different levels, ChatGPT. There's a free plan. Now with that, you're there's going to be limitations. It's not going to be as fast, and I think you're limited on how much you can use it. Now, if you pay, you get faster responses and more powerful models. And then there's also the team plan. So I'm on the team plan for my company. One of the big things is it keeps your data private. So I say theoretically, but with the team plan, they don't use your data to train the model. And also with the team plan, it allows you to share things. So sometimes I'll start working on something in ChatGPT, and then I can share a link with a team member to have them finish the project. Okay, so best practices for using ChatGPT, effective prompting. So you can build on previous inputs. I heard it once said that you want to marry your GPTs. You don't want to date it. So if you can keep a long conversation going, so the more your chat GPT knows about you, the better it can do. And then clarifying, you get better response. All right, privacy and ethical considerations. So this is the attorney rules. It's pretty just general for attorneys. We have a duty not to reveal the information of our clients. So whatever we do, we got to make sure their info is safe. This is kind of interesting too, because attorneys also have a duty to be competent, which means learning about technology and keeping up. So California had a formal opinion even talking about that. All right. So if for everyone using it, you just got to be careful. You don't want to use confidential information. Like if you're using it at work, you don't want to put anything in there that could be proprietary information to your company. So just be careful about that. All right. Get started is the main thing. Just get in there, sign up, get an account, and you can ask it to help you get started. So that's the main thing. Anyone watching this that hasn't been on there yet and maybe is scared, just go for it. And a good way to think about it is instead of Googling something, ask ChatGPT. It's just a better tool. So Google search engine, ChatGPT, it's going to go do the searching for you, and then you can take it from there. So just way more powerful tool. All right, yeah. So think prompt instead of search. Continue the conversations. Here's some shortcuts for pasting without losing the formatting, or yeah, paste without the formatting. I found that helpful. There's the Mac version and Windows version of that shortcut. All right, so effective prompts, be specific, provide context, use open-ended questions, and then clarification is good. So I like to add, do you understand at the end? Or you can ask it, what other information do you need to better perform this task? Or ask for feedback. So very powerful. All right. Sometimes it sucks though. It's a prediction machine, so it can be confidently wrong. So you got to make sure that you're not just trusting it blindly. And then also, depending on the project you're doing, you may be better off doing it from scratch or using ChatGPT. Now that's changed quite a bit. It used to be just a few months ago, maybe the chat GPT wasn't helpful, but now when I'm logging on and doing projects, I'm finding that it's doing better. So if you tried something a few months ago, I'd say try it again, see if it's more helpful now. All right, this is what it looks like. This is older. There's now 4.0 and different versions. Some information about the team plans. And this is showing you an example. This is one of my GPTs. You can make custom GPTs when you have the team plan. If you want to learn more about the advanced stuff, leave a comment below, and I can do some trainings on the GPTs. But this is a project where it did really good. I had a trust template that I wanted it to change. The trust is drafted for a single person, and I want it modified where the beneficiary was a different person. So I said, let's call her Betty the Benny. And then I asked a clarifying question, do you understand? And I was able to get a great result. I was able to get exactly what I needed, a new template of a trust for that scenario. All right, so I'm going to wrap it up here. I got some advanced tips and other things. If you want to hear more about those, leave a comment below. I can do some more trainings on those. Hope you find this helpful. Let me know what your favorite uses of ChatGPT and AI are. So let me know what you use it for. Leave them in the comments below. Um, I'll try to watch them. If you're watching on the replay, I'll try to answer the comments and let everyone know we're going to be doing a live training at Rilus Law, my law office, Mesa, Arizona, January 16th. So I'm going to be talking about the estate planning updates and just after the election, what to expect with estate planning in 2025 and going forward. So that's going to be streamed live in all the places. And then if you're local to the Phoenix, Mesa, Arizona area, you can sign up and come to my office. You can find more info about that at riluslaw.com/events. We'll see you there.